I need the speaker's ear, so we cannot compete for his ear. Mr. Speaker, I have Mr. Speaker, I rise under Standing Order number 1, Standing Order number 66, as read with Article 152(9) of the Constitution, for your directions. Mr. Speaker, I seek those directions pursuant to your further directions that you have just given. Mr. Speaker, you read Article 152(9) and properly interpreted it. But Mr. Speaker, I'd invite you for a proper and thorough interpretation of 152(9) before the committee tables its report. Insofar as under 152(9), Mr. Speaker, A, it says if the select committee reports that it finds the allegations unsubstantiated, no further proceedings shall be taken. Mr. Speaker, I wish to invite, for the clarity of the House, the interpretation of the word proceedings, so that we would know how we react to the report by the committee. Mr. Speaker, without anticipating your direction, my understanding is that Article 152(9) actually mirrors the process of removal of a judge under Article 67. And the contemplation, therefore, Mr. Speaker, would be that when the committee reports that they have found the allegation substantiated, then we proceed under 152(9)(b). But where they find it unsubstantiated, no further proceedings shall be taken, which means the proceedings contemplated in B, that is affording the Cabinet Secretary to appear before the House and the question of voting, will not be taken. But my understanding, Mr. Speaker, is that that by itself does not prevent the House from discussing or debating the report. What it does is to prevent the House from voting on the report. And therefore, Mr. Speaker, I'd urge you to give us a clearer interpretation of the word proceedings, and one that goes with the purposes of the Constitution, one that is permissive, because the House is entitled to debate the finding of the committee, including any improprieties that the committee may be engaged in. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Order. Honorable Senior Counsel, your reading of the Constitution, your understanding of the Constitution, and your appreciation of the Constitution is in tandem with Mr. Speaker.
Good. Thank you.
Under Article 152(7), where you should have started, because I know you very well, you are a clever man, but you are reading selectively. It says, if a motion under Clause 6 is supported by at least 1/3 of the members of the National Assembly, which motion was supported by more than 1/3 of the Assembly shall, not may, shall appoint a select committee comprising 11 of its members to investigate the matter, which you did, right? The next level is now the reception of the report, which you have quoted. As it is now, we have not tabled any report. So you are also jumping the gun. Once the tabling of the report is done, then the relevance of your argument comes into play. And then the discretion of the Speaker will be called into place. Right? Thirdly, and for the avoidance of any doubt to all members, including Honorable Raphael Wanjala, Standing Order number 1 in our standing orders is not available to any member of this House. Whether it's majority or minority leaders, it's only available to the Speaker. If you read your standing orders properly, and for avoidance of doubt, I wrote these standing orders with the late Honorable Godana. The late Honorable Godana, Julius Sunguli sitting there, and a few others. Standing Order number 1 is only available